Hey everybody. Hello, lovely ladies. It's time for tea. I have my little tiny cup today. It actually has a fish on it. I like fish cups. Get on in here. And I boiled my water about 45 minutes ago, so it would be cooled off, but it wasn't. Thanks, Melanie, for the pictures you sent me this morning of my mother and her cousin George Robert Cook and her other cousin Joyce. Thank you, thank you. She is on a page that is from Graves County, and my mother was from Graves County, Kentucky, and she sent me a picture this morning, and I forgot to send it to Patty, so I got to send it to Sister Patty. But she sent a picture of Mother in the 5th grade, and I had never seen a picture of Mother in the 5th grade. So Mother would have been probably around 10 years old. 10 years old. And I had never seen a picture of her at 10 years old. Anyway, it was a good picture. I'll send it to Patty in a little bit. But thanks, Melanie, for doing that. That was sweet of you. I am a member of that page, but I don't look at it often, and Facebook is bad not to put things in your stream when you really want things in your stream. And they just don't show up. So I think they're mean that way, because they don't let our Fly Lady stuff show up in your stream either. And I know you like me. We have 600 and something thousand of you that are on our page, that like our page. We have another 500,000 that follow us. So I think I'm just going to go in and unlike a bunch of the pages that really don't matter to me, because I don't get my news from Facebook anymore, because they don't send me the news I want to hear from. So here you go, folks. Let's drink up. Oh, that's still hot. Woo, hot, 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 hot. We'll go back in again. Well, I could show you the photo, but I don't know how to show you the photo. It's on my phone. I guess I could share it to Facebook afterwards. Here's my brother-in-law. Okay, folks, it's time. We have over 200 people in here to draw a topic that we're talking about. I'm going to take my magic wand and I'm going to stir them up. I'll stir them up and I'm going to reach in here and I'm going to grab the one I'm supposed to talk about today. And then I'm going to set my little system up for tomorrow, because I've got the teapot for tomorrow. Sorry I hit my phone. And I'm going to put this at the back, so you know I'm pulling out of the teapot tomorrow. Oh my. What is it? God is so good. He's so good. Ruts are not routines, or shall we say, ruts are not effective routines. Ruts are usually bad routines. Yep. We get in a rut. Have you ever said, oh, I'm just in a rut? Well, that rut is this negative pathway that you've made in your brain from doing something that doesn't work. And you do it over and over and over again, and it still doesn't work. So what does that make you? Not very smart. But we're going to try something new. We're going to remake the pathways in our brain. And one way we do that is by filling our bodies full of good, healthy food. And one of those things is fueling our body instead of with carbs. Here I am. I'm channeling Leanne. There she is. I'm channeling Leanne. We're filling our bodies with good fats. And when you take the carbs and the sugars away, which sugar is carbs, carbohydrates, when you take that away, You've got to fuel your body with something that is really wonderful. Now, my nephew Ben is in prison. In prison, they feed people the worst food you have ever seen. And if you want to change the way a person thinks, Leanne and I were talking about this earlier today. If you want to change the way a person thinks, you got to change the food that goes in their mouth that makes their brain work. So eating good healthy fats, salmon, olive oil, wonderful good healthy fats and proteins changed everything. In the last 9 months, Benjamin has pretty much, he had high levels in his liver. And now his liver has healed because he's eating well. He's changing the way he thinks because he's putting good fat and good protein in his body. And how does he do that? I give him money and I send him things to buy. I send him things from a place where he can get every other month. He can get something from me that has some good healthy fats and proteins. And he supplements the diet he gets in prison with this food that he has been eating. And it's tuna, and it's pork, and it's salmon, and it's chicken in these pouches. And he mixes it up with pork rinds and different things. He's quit eating carbs. And so instead of having brain fog, he's got good food that's fueling his body. And I think it's making a huge difference in him as a man, in him as a prisoner, because he's teaching other people how to eat properly in prison. We've got a storm coming. That's thunder, everybody. It's not a fad diet. Nope. So if you can help people learn what carbs are. I got a book the other day, and it was just a simple little book. Where did I put it? Is it up here? I've got it someplace. But Ben had no clue how many carbs were in a tortilla, in a 10-inch tortilla. He had no clue. And when I sent him a book about carbs and how to calculate them, he was blown away. He was blown away. So, learning how to get out of a rut of your eating. What have you been eating? I tried something new today. I made me a smoothie. Now, Leanne, don't you faint and fall dead on me. Don't you do it. But I made me a smoothie. I didn't have any fiber to put in it. I guess I could have ground up some pecans and put in there. But her Target trifecta. Y'all got to watch this video. You've got to watch this video of the Target trifecta. She made a smoothie the other day. And it was phenomenal. It helped me to satiate my hunger. I broke my fast. It's what you call breakfast. But I had my breakfast about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I didn't have a big, tall, 12-ounce smoothie. I had a little one. Leanne's hearing this storm. The storm's right over me. It's not raining yet, but she's hearing it at her house too. You know, we live 2 miles apart, but you can't get that from here. If I had a drone that would beam me up, Scotty, I could be at her house in probably a little less than a minute. But it takes 20 minutes to drive there. So here's to getting out of our ruts. Our food rut, our house cleaning rut, our laundry rut. Let's come up with a new way to do it so that we can let go of the way we've always done it. The way we've always done it, because it hadn't worked for us. Our houses are still messy. We still got body clutter on our thighs and our backsides. And we have to come up with something new. I'll tell you what, everything's falling off this table. That's my hot spot right now. I need to clean this table off. So let's drink up, folks. Oh, wow. Nothing is better than my cup of tea with you in the afternoon. So we have these ruts, and they're ineffective routines. And let's think about one of those routines. You come in the house with your arms full of, you've picked up everything you possibly could out of your car. And you walk in the door. What's the first thing you do? You drop everything on the nearest flat surface. The nearest flat surface. And that becomes a hot spot. You can't find your mail. Your jacket's thrown over the top of it. You're letting a drippy umbrella. I mean, you're causing more problems instead of coming in the house and gradually putting things away. Hang your jacket up on a hook. Not that many people are wearing jackets, but we wear jackets around here. Hang your jacket up on a hook. We're going to learn something new. Instead of dumping everything on your nearest flat surface, we're going to put things away. You're going to hang your keys up on a hook. Hooks are the key. I love command hooks. In my book, the new book, let me get this book here. In this book, I talk about command hooks. They don't mess up your walls, and they'll hold stuff. So you got a purse hook and a place for your keys. I like to keep them close to my purse so that I can grab them both and go. You've got a place to put your coat. If you need to take messy shoes off, you've got a place to take your shoes off and put your shoes that you're going to put on in just a few minutes. It only, as Leanne said, it only takes a minute to put these things away instead of it becoming a hot spot, a pile that's going to fall off that table the next time you come in the house. Go through your mail immediately when you walk in the door. So let's get out of our rut of doing things that causes more work for us and causes us to feel bad about ourselves. Let's let go of that. I mean, here it is. It's 3 o'clock. What's for dinner? You still got time. You got time to put something in the oven in a big pot and cook something. 1 pot meal. Leanne's got recipes for this stuff. Let's get out of our ruts and do something different. Let's put some good food in our body so we can create new pathways to learning. I don't like promoting Nike. But we got to get it done. I like Larry the Cable Guy. Let's get her done. Ruts are not routines. They're ineffective ways of doing things that has always caused us more problems. So what happens when your keys are on this hot spot and tomorrow morning you need to go to work and take the kids to school and you can't find your keys? What's happening? You're running around the house like a chicken with its head cut off, and you can't find your keys. And you can't think because this old way of doing things and the panic you're in, you can't even remember what you did with your keys when you walked in the door. So what do? You set it up a little different way. Just a little different way. And that little different way is to have your keys on a string. Have your keys on a lanyard. Hang them on a hook. So you can find them. And my lanyard is hot pink. And I can find my keys anywhere. Except one time I left them in the refrigerator. Don't ask me. And one time I left them in my Ziploc bag drawer. But guess what? I did find them because there was a hot pink tail hanging out of the drawer. So we can do this. We can do this. We just have to get out of our ruts, try something new. I have a new little purse that holds my phone. It's just phone size. And that's about all that'll go in there. My identification cards go in there, my debit card and my credit card, and there you have it. And I even keep my little salt shaker in there. And I have Leanne's sewing kit in there that I keep forgetting to give her when I'm there on Wednesday. Wednesday, we're going to do a show together. We've got the tools to be able to do a show. And both of us be on a microphone. This is going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time. And we're going to make hot melt spaghetti together. I think that's what she said we were cooking. But we'll see. But yep, I made a Target trifecta smoothie. I may not have had everything in the trifecta there, but I got it done. Where is your lipstick and hairbrush? Well, I have a hairbrush right beside me because I don't notice my hair until I get in front of the camera. My lipstick, I do have a purse right here. And I put lipstick on in the morning. I do have some lip gloss right there, and it's good to go. I did take all my powder and stuff out of my purses because my compacts were about a year old, and you need to get rid of them when they're about a year old. So I took a knife and I cut them up and I put them in little baby food looking jars. I have one for my vanity and I have one for the bathroom in case I need to put makeup on in my bathroom. And I took the end of my makeup brush and I pounded it and mixed some other colors with it because my compacts were a little bit too dark for my light skin. So I added some little lighter color to it, and I've blended my own makeup this morning. Yep, just blended my own makeup from compacts that needed to be used up. You gotta use up your stuff. Is there a link for the smoothie? Yes, Leanne made. I think I'll put the link for the smoothie. She did it last week. Leanne, if you can get your people to get it up on YouTube, I can send it out in the flight plan tonight for everybody. So everybody, let's have another drink. And I better get off of here before the storm hits. So another rut that Leanne has I don't know what you call it. A pledge. Another rut some of us are in, and you know who you are. It's drinking too many sodas a day. Yes, you know who you are. Let's break the soda rut. We go to soda instead of going to water. Let's learn to love our water and drink our water. And it must be getting you because, Leanne, it's not getting me. It's not even raining here. So let's drink our water instead of soda. Now, Robert likes to make fizz water, he calls it. And he's got a soda stream, and he makes the water with carbon dioxide in it, and then he puts some lime juice in it, and we have lime juice water, which is refreshing, and it's a diuretic too. And I get some vitamin C. So I love being on with you. I'm going to get off now. So get out of the soda rut. Get out of the soda rut, and let's make some new pathways in our brain. We can do this. We can do it. And I've already had 2 big glasses of water today. So everybody, and I dusted my table, you know who. I dusted it. Yep, not just with the feather duster. I got my purple rag out and dusted it. Cucumber water. Oh my. Anyway, let's get out of our ruts that aren't working, because they keep us stuck. They keep us stuck on plateaus. They keep us stuck in the mud. They keep us stuck in clutter. Let's do something different. And maybe we'll get a little different result. So I have a homework assignment for you. A couple of weeks ago, when Jack was in the hospital, I gave him a homework assignment. And his homework assignment, and I learned this from Scott Adams many years ago, and probably a couple of teachers along the way when I was in the 3rd grade at Sedalia. We used to have to write 25 times, I will not talk in class, those sorts of things. So I gave Jack a homework assignment. And his homework assignment was to write 25 times every day, I am healed. I am healed by the grace of God. Thank you. And so I'm going to come up with what I want to write every day for 25 times. I want you to come up with something positive. What it is that you want to accomplish. What it is you want from God. Put the prayer out there. It is a prayer. It is an affirmation. It is a confirmation. I am. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to figure out, Leanne and I are going to put our body clutter friends together, put our body clutter friend heads together, and we're going to figure out what we're going to write. She has a vision already of me being on stage, and she's looking at me from behind. She's done that before. When we debuted the Body Clutter book, she saw me on stage. When we were in St. Louis, she looked through the doors at me. In fact, I have a picture of her looking out the doors, looking at me. So, grab your body clutter. Get you a body clutter buddy. Those of you in here who need a body clutter buddy, private message somebody and say, I need a buddy. Will you be my buddy? Won't you be my neighbor? Yeah. Get you a body clutter buddy so that you can confess your downfalls. Confess your successes. Celebrate them together. Keep each other on the right flights. Okay, folks, I gotta go now. It's getting loud. It's right on top of me. Oh, Melanie, every once in a while, I'll tell somebody who I know who has had bariatric surgery, and maybe she can be your buddy. I'll message her that you need a buddy that's had bariatric surgery. That'd be good. And if that person's mother's on here, maybe you'll talk to her too. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. And it's Tuesday, and that's Plan and Play Day, and we are in our master bedroom. And we may want to start thinking about getting our winter stuff out and changing our bedroom up just a little bit so we can plan a little bit, and then we can play. And that's kind of redecorating or rearranging and doing stuff like that. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.